start this shit. What the fuck is up with the motherfucking business? Is Cold Hard Facts Podcast, episode 277. I am DNA, the only one, and I am, of course, joined by one out of the three other co-hosts because they all took a hiatus. No, but Kuda Buggin just gone for one episode.
Yeah, he has he had to go work for some cutty. That's all good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, nigga. We gonna put you out on the podcast, nigga. Talking about a special date, nigga. You trying to get some cutty? I know
right? Yeah, we already know what that
going
is.
On.
Yeah, we know what that's about. We still got a decent amount of shit to talk about. A lot has happened in the last week or whatever. We're gonna get into entertainment. We're gonna get into a little bit of some music too. But 50 announced earlier this week that it's a Power Origins. So the basically prelogue, I guess, of the Tommy and Ghost story is coming soon. No date yet.
Yeah, well, that debunks the rumors that they was gonna pop up in Raising Canaan, because I didn't think they was gonna pop up in Raising Canaan. Because why the hell would you have a show about Canaan and then throw Tommy and Ghost on there? Now you expecting the show's no longer about Canaan, so that makes sense.
Yep.
Coming hot on the heels of the fact that Power Book 2 has been canceled by Stars, to, almost immediate and almost unanimous negative backlash from people.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna let you go, but I just want to say this. I don't personally see why people are upset, because think about this. Power Book 2 is a continuation of the original Power, right?
Yep.
There's not really many places you can go with that story anymore. To be honest, you don't want to beat a dead horse. It's like you go out when you on top, if you ask me, because it's like where else? What is it? Like Tariq wants to be. What we don't even really know what Tariq wants anymore. On one side, he want to be this big drug dealer, but on the other side, it's like, well, what exactly are you trying to do, bro? I don't even think you know what you want to do anymore. And the fact that everybody who you've been lying to and also working with at the same time has now betrayed you, as like, what else can you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cain already didn't like your ass, so he was ready to kill you. Effie, hell hath no fury like a woman's horn. Same thing with Diana. She chose the family over you, like I figured she would do. And Drew, he just along for the fucking ride. Literally.
Right. I wanna share my predictions. Also, I wanna talk about the business side of this shit. Now, did 50 Cent say that the Power Origins was gonna be on Stars?
I don't remember.
Okay,
I don't think he explicitly said that, but
let me go to 50's page just to confirm so I can figure this shit out. I don't want to fucking fuck up. That sounds crazy, but I don't want to fuck up on what
it doesn't say Stars. It just says
it's coming soon.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Now, last year, maybe 2 years ago, he said he was in the bidding war with some major people as far as television is concerned when he was trying to get these shows moved. So I'm guessing he's going wherever the biggest bag is. Mm-hmm. My speculation, I would think either HBO, I guess Max, maybe. Maybe NBC. So then you will probably have to tone that shit down.
Unless you put it on Peacock.
Peacock that's NBC, right?
Yeah.
So doesn't
if you put it on Peacock, you liable to have more explicit content on Peacock because it's not on network television.
Okay. Cool. So that's my speculation. He could move to Peacock. I'm not 100% sure on that. Just because of this move, he's gonna end it. Stars. Power Book 2 is ending on its 4th season, and it's 2 parts. So we were getting the first 5 episodes, and then we're getting the last 5 episodes. That's just speculation. Also, I think that's normally how it works.
Oh no, right? That's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
if it's split into 2 parts, that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so we're getting it Netflix style, and I know a lot of people would prefer that. So,
are they dropping all the episodes at one time, or are they just airing them one by one?
That's a guess. That's just a guess.
Because I would assume if it's the last season, they're gonna do it like they've been doing it, and just drop an episode every Sunday.
Well, actually, it's coming every Friday now.
Oh, Friday. Okay, so every Friday. So. Yeah.
But yeah, I think maybe possibly it's gonna drop like that. I don't know for sure, and maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, but I think this is a smart move by 50. If this is like the last of his deal, the way he's structuring it, then I'm guessing, my guess is Force is also, his other shows is also going to end on season 4, and then he's gonna move everything over to possibly Peacock. So it's just speculation. I don't know for sure. I'm not in these guys' business meetings, but I think that's a very, very smart move. Like I said, we knew this shit was gonna happen because of like how stars like to do shit and make you hold out and wait for certain episodes. The last 3 episodes of Power, the original Power Gap, last 2 to 3 episodes, whatever, I think, so that you can see it from everybody's perspective. Didn't that happen?
Yeah, something.
So yeah, like who they was trying to figure out who shot Ghost, and basically, of course, it was Tariq, and then they pushed this. Then they branched off and make all these books. And now it's a Power Universe. So, long story short, anything can happen, pretty much. Mm-hmm. So, and 50 is building his own studio as we speak. So,
he's definitely doing that.
So I'm sure he's probably gonna try and retain most of his money that he probably fucked around with stars with. I guess.
I don't know. I mean, we those that know or follow 50 Cent know that he's been having issues with stars since Power was still on.
Right.
So I don't really know what those issues were. I don't really know those conversations that were had. Like my man said, I'm not in them people's personal business, so I don't know. But what I do know is that I did see this coming. I didn't think they would cancel it, but the more that I think about it, like I told you earlier, the more it makes sense, because it's just like, where else can you go with that story? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else does Tariq need to do? Like, he can either be a new kingpin in New York, or he gonna quit the game altogether. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think he really knows what he wants to do. Right. It's like, yeah, I want to be a drug dealer. But everybody you ever worked with has now betrayed you, except for fucking Brady.
Right.
And if what I read is correct, I don't want to spoil nothing for nobody. But what if what I read was correct? Him and Brady gonna be having issues this season. So, you know, where else can you go with that storyline?
Right. So yeah, we'll see. Well, we gotta wait. 2.5 months, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, We got some time. So enjoy BMF while it's here, I guess.
And there are people mad talking about BMF should have been canceled because it's terrible. And BMF is not. BMF suffers from mediocre writing, and some of the performances be bad, but they don't be like consistently bad. Like in some parts of the show it'd be good, and then the rest of it be like, what the hell?
Right.
There's good actors and bad actors on that show. I'm not gonna name no names though, because I like the show.
I'm just happy I got something to watch on a Thursday night. That's all I'd be happy for. I'm simple. I'm a simple type of nigga.
BMF actually is entertaining. So like right now they got the dude who the mama used to date. Her she was motherfucking stuttering like a motherfucking, like a kid with a speech impediment when that dude came around. He finna knock the dust off that shit. Right. That's what I tell you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Charles ain't gonna know what to do with himself.
Yeah.
That shit come on tonight or tomorrow, don't it?
Tonight. If you got the app, tonight.
I ain't got the app. I gotta wait till the morning. So basically the afternoon, because that's when I get off work.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop. By the way, just before we get into the next subject, stop saying Power Force is a bad show. It's not a bad show at all.
It's not.
It's not a bad show at all. Y'all be tweaking for
y'all
real.
Y'all be wanting too much extra. Y'all want everything that's from Chicago in a show. Like, chill out. Some people
chill
do.
the hell out, man. Okay? The show is good on its own, okay?
At this point, y'all want Tommy to be black,
show, bro. Okay?
At this point,
y'all need to start tweaking on my man Tommy, okay?
At this point, y'all want Tommy to be black.
We all knew Tommy was going quiet as his kept had one of the best shows anyway. Honestly, ain't none of the books weak. Y'all ass just picky.
Yep.
I'm just glad they didn't come out with that Rashad Tate shit, because I ain't gonna lie, that shit probably would have been us.
Yeah, that probably would have been trash.
I don't give a fuck about Tate lying ass, man.
For real. So what I was finna say? Oh, so Don Toliver dropped his long-awaited song that he had at the end of Bandit video. It's called Deep in the Water or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
I gotta listen to that. I haven't heard it yet.
It's really, really good. Definitely in his R&B bag.
Didn't he announce the album for like June or some shit?
Yeah, it's called Hardstone something.
I'm surprised it's happening. Well, I ain't gonna say it's surprised it's happening so soon, because it's actually on track for him. Because Heaven and Hell came out, I believe it was, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was the summer of 2020 or close to the summer. Or was it the spring? It might have been the winter. Shit.
Heaven or Hell. It came out March 13th.
Okay, so spring. So, very recent. Okay, yeah, so the spring of 2020, and then Life of a Don dropped in October of the next year, and then he technically took a year off, and then dropped Love Sick in January. So it tracks. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, like, I don't know if it's in the landscape of the times that we're living in. It makes sense because you want to keep your name out there. That's why these niggas be putting out shit every so often now.
Mm-hmm. We kind of skipped over that. We're gonna get into that today though. And you wanted to talk about lyrics and shit. That's why I was like,
oh yeah, right,
yeah. So if y'all haven't been paying attention, Royce the 5'9" stopped by Joe Budden's podcast.
I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he stopped by, I guess, to promote the fact that he is He's basically the ambassador for, not an ambassador, but he's working with the Detroit Pistons, basically.
Oh, okay. And
he got some type of partnership where he's trying to do something. I forget. I'm sorry. That's something terrible. But he's doing something with the Detroit Pistons. I know that. And he is working on music, but he's taking his time. He's working with DJ Premier for another Prime album. And they also reminisced a little bit and also talked about the state of hip hop currently. Now, what Royce said out of his mouth, I do remember. This was kind of crazy, but also kind of expected because he's like a lyrical, basically a lyrical juggernaut amongst these other guys. At least that's how I view him. He basically said J. Cole is pretty much proving himself, and everybody should be bowing to him. Pretty much, that's what he said.
That's what he said, huh?
Nah, he ain't say that shit. I'm just bullshit. He said that J. Cole is basically at the top, and he said that all of this other stuff, he's trying to figure out why they're not taking lyricism seriously, and he's basically just sitting back and listening.
He's talking about
the other people. Yeah, mainstream.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to basically figure out why they're not doing that, why they're not taking it seriously, and also just taking his time with it, and not really trying to judge it.
Okay, so are we trying to answer that question for him?
I mean, if you want to answer the question.
No, I'm saying, is that what we trying to do? Because I mean, he's not wrong. Lyricism is a underappreciated art in mainstream hip hop nowadays. I believe somebody young, I'm not going to say no names because I don't really remember who said this. It might have been somebody I knew. It might have been some shit I seen on Twitter. Somebody said that nobody gives a fuck about lyrical rap in 2020. This was in 2023. So nobody gives a fuck about lyrical rap in 2023. That's why, and we've talked about this before, that's why songs are 2 minutes long or less. We also talked about this years ago where you said so famously that the third verse is dead. You know, I bet you didn't even know that I remembered that. But
it still is unfortunately dead, sir.
So yeah, lyricism has not been a ingredient in mainstream hip hop for some time now, because people like J. Cole, because of people like Kendrick, because of people like Joey Badass, or a Freddie Gibbs, or a Benny the Butcher, or a Conway, you know, can last in this game is because of the way that we consume music now. It's like I explained last week. As long as you have a dedicated fan base, you can win, whether you do lyrical rap or not. You know,
for sure.
There are some people who have reached astronomical heights from lyrical rap, like Drake, Cole, Kendrick. You know, and especially like in this day and age, and you know, a lot of these guys, these guys don't care about lyrics no more. A lot of these guys really just, in my opinion, they get on these songs and they be having great flows, but they don't be saying nothing, you know?
Right.
Or they could be saying everything, but it's just like the way that they rap about it, it's kind of like, oh, this is cool. You know, he talking about some real shit, you know? But then there goes into the question in 2024, what exactly is lyricism? You know what I'm saying? Because I think that definition has been skewed by people for the last decade or so. Because when I hear younger people and I hear people who listen to these types of songs, they be like, "Oh man, that nigga spitting." Well, Well, I heard what you heard, and I don't think he was spitting at all. I think he was riding the beat. That's what I think. But I don't think he was getting off. Hey, pause it real quick.
So now
that's all right. She called me. Hold on, before you do, what was it?
So yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like it's but at this point, like now it's like this is something you really can't stop. And also this is I also want to talk about how Kanye West is trying to put out Vultures 2 himself, basically, and up for sale for $20. And given the way Schoolboy Q album sold, I get it.
What did it sell? Did it go number 1?
No, it went number 13.
Get the fuck out of here.
And it sold.
Number 1? Taylor Swift.
I don't know.
Jack Harlow.
You gotta look it up, bro. But it went number 13, and I think it sold 38,000.
That's fucking tough.
So
ain't that like his lowest selling album first week?
Yep. So
that's crazy.
I get why Kanye West wanted to do this, because like something is just not adding up. Part of me feel like, okay,
Morgan Wallen. Oh no, this is from last year. Sorry.
Okay, part of me feels like it is like better to.
Once again, Morgan fucking Wallen. You dead ass serious, bro? Morgan Wallen is at number 1. Kanye, Big Joe Folks at number 3. SZA at 4. Drake at 5. Taylor Swift is on here twice.
Yeah.
Like,
see, it's
what
like
the fuck? Utopia. Okay, I ain't gonna talk shit about Travis.
It's
bro,
like only
tough.
a few. That's why, like, you would think it's crazy. You would think he's crazy. Joe Budden is crazy, but he's saying a lot of shit that's adding up. It's starting to add up. Like, I was trying not to give him any credit, but it's like a lot of shit. He said it. Now, a couple weeks ago, he said it was only like 7 artists. Then he changed his number to like 11 or 13 or some shit. That's gonna be able to still sell that gigantic amount, which I get.
Taylor Swift is one of them.
Yes, yes, which
Kanye
I get.
is another one. Oh, this bitch ass.
Right, but he's independent now, so I think if he was not independent, this probably would have sold like a lot more.
Why do you think that? Do you think that more sales would have come from
playlist?
The fact you think more sales would come from the fact that he was backed by a major label?
I think so.
I don't know about all that.
I think he would have probably been put on a lot of playlists, like a lot more playlists.
Oh, okay.
Like
I see what you mean.
Like
he
so,
wasn't though. Just because
I mean, Carnival, like that's like an undeniable. Like
I've never heard that fucking song.
Okay, it's like okay, this is why Carnival worked. You want me to explain you why Carnival worked?
I don't really care, but go ahead.
Okay, so you took Ty Dolla $ign, Playboy Cardi, and Rich the Kid. That's 3 different fan bases on one song, and coupled with your fan base, and made a trap sounding festival type, arena type song. Basically, it's like fit for arenas. It's fit for festivals. They can perform this the rest of their lives, like pretty much. And if you, I honestly, the young kids will probably say Playboi Carti got the best verse. So like, so I mean, that's probably why it did what it did. Like they played the hell out of it. Also, it's on TikTok because of Kanye being independent. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with his music. So it's like that's even more power he has. So as soon as he realized that, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Next album, I'm charging everybody $20, and it will get leaked, of course. Like,
you think it's gonna get leaked just because he decides to put it up?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Interesting.
It's because it's like one of those like, okay, you can't give me this. Made sure it got on streaming services, and then your next one, he did the same shit with the Donda 2 bullshit. Like he did the same shit, but he put it on 100.
Came out though,
technically speaking, yes, it never came out. And then put it on the stem player for $100. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Like he did the same shit. He's doing the same shit, essentially. But at this point, like it's almost like he's basically saying that these streaming services is still stealing from artists at this point.
That's what James Blake. I saw that.
Yep, and now he wants to take it back into the artist's hands. And no, we don't have to. Everybody does not have to buy your album. We only buy your certain people's albums because we're fans of them. We only go to your shows because we're fans of you. That's the only reason we get, like, it's almost like now you're putting it to a point where give me money, fund me. Now you're putting it to that point. And that's going to be hard to, like, you know, get behind, like, at this point. So, I mean.
Well, I feel like if and when this new project of Big Jaw Folks drops, if he goes the route of selling it for $20 on his little website or whatever, I feel like he still has the potential to go number one just because of who he is. They're going to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to spend that little dub for that. You know, they're going to buy it. But as far as it leaking, I don't know. Like, if the album dropped on the website the day it's supposed to drop, like, how would it leak? You know what I'm saying?
He's not gonna, like, okay, all
like
these
back when that shit was happening, albums was leaking because niggas was turning in masters and somebody was getting a hold of them files and putting them on the internet for people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You don't really have a label to turn the album into if he's independent, so how would it leak? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's not. You got to make sure it plays on your phone. 9 times out of 10 is going to be either MP3 files or WAV files. If you know about those type of files,
yeah, I do.
That can get played. It can get played. And majority, like most cases, you just got to unzip the file and then download it all. And you're good. Like it's not complicated, and people just think it's complicated. But I mean, like I said, he's not. If he plans to go ahead and do this, I don't think that he's probably he's gonna get a decent amount of sales, or a really good amount of sales, and then eventually people are gonna be like, I'm not paying no $20 for that shit, and hey, let me get that, burn it on a CD. I'll just play it in the car, or put it on this flash drive for me, or cut it up and just put it on my phone. Like, that's it. Like, I didn't even listen to the last. I didn't even listen to his Vulture one. I still have not listened to it. People are telling me to.
You ain't even heard it.
Right. I've only heard 2 songs so far, Carnival and Burn, because Burn somebody told me to listen to, and I was like, bro, it's only 1 minute and 45 seconds or 49 seconds or whatever, and it's not all that great. It's cool, but at this point, bro, I'm good on Kanye West. Like,
you ain't heard the Gibbs verse, because I
haven't heard that either.
I heard that.
I haven't even heard that, bro. I literally only heard
the Gibbs verse was official. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, he went crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was probably the 3rd song I listened to, and then you can't convince me to listen to anything else from that album.
Yeah, because you did say some time ago that you was done with Kanye.
I'm pretty much done. Like it's.
What made you done? What was the nail in the coffin for you?
It's because the Donda 2 shit, and he didn't even finish it. I heard, and also it's like, bro, like you don't have to do all this shit that you're doing. You're just doing all of this shit to, like you said, to stroke his ego. He's doing, like, you don't have to.
Yeah, bro, that's literally all he doing. Like, it's crazy to me the way that he say he ain't lost his mind, but he actually has. Even if he thinks he's the most sanest person in the world, like, bro, you really think the stuff that you doing is considered sane, my brother? Like, look what you doing. Yeah. Everybody knows you done burned a lot of bridges with a lot of people in this industry, and then got the nerve to get on Instagram and say fuck all of these people when you are the reason that those people don't fuck with you. Mm-hmm. You're the reason. Your actions are the reason. They didn't do it to you just because. I mean, in certain aspects, because I'm not going. Like I said, I don't care for him, but I'm not gonna say he's lying about everything that he's ever said. I'm pretty sure there was some shady shit going on with the Adidas deal or whatever the fuck. But it's like, bro, you come out and you say slavery was a choice. Automatically, you lose a bunch of black folks who, you lose a bunch of black folks just off that. Cool, whatever. You supported Donald Trump at the most dumbest time. Mm-hmm. You did that. That was another false move, even though niggas act like they like Donald Trump, but the only reason they like him is because he was giving out free money and it wasn't even free for real. So I'm not getting into that. This is not a politics podcast. You did that. Then you started fucking with the Jews, who got all the goddamn money. Like, what are you doing, Kanye? Are you determined to burn every bridge you got before you die?
Mm-hmm. Must be.
Your ex-wife is afraid of you on the low. Like, what are you doing? You parade your new wife around like she's a sex doll. You know what I'm saying? Like, you replaced your whole bottom row of your teeth with diamonds. You replaced the top part with this fucking metal denture plate thing. Like, how has he not lost his mind? He's a genius. He's a musical genius. Folks don't even write his own raps. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, that's not to take away from what he's contributed to music as a whole. I will never do that. I don't give a fuck if I don't care for him at all. I will not sit here and tell you that Kanye West has not been one of the most influential figures in music for the last 20 years. I will never say that. Or more, 25 years. Let's take it back even further. But there's a line that has to be drawn between genius and insanity. Mm-hmm. He's both. He's a musical genius and he's an insane human being. not me and you, but us, the people. He got like that because of us, because we was telling this nigga that he was so amazing, and he was this, and he was that, and he was this, and he was that the shit went to his head. Mm-hmm. In a way that I have never seen anything go to anybody's head ever. So now he thinks he's all of these things, and he very may well be some of these things.
Right.
But
yeah, can't.
You know.
Then that also brings me to just the small thing I want to remind you of. If T-Pain don't fuck with you no more, something wrong. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, like if this dude. Okay, so I don't know if you watch his Twitch sometimes, but he does do recaps and put them on. Do some recaps and put them on his YouTube page. Just go to Nappy Boy Gaming. I think that's the one. Or I'll just send you the link and show you. But
okay.
He literally got this neon life that says something about the good life. Of course, y'all know T-Pain and Kanye West made Good Life.
Yep.
And they also worked on 808s and Heartbreak. A lot of that shit was T-Pain shit. So there you go. Anywho, long story short, this man wouldn't even mention his name. Talking about the damn neon sign that said is something to good life. Da, 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 da. He wouldn't even mention the man's name. So there you go. There you go. So moving on from that, Forbats announced his little album or EP that he's coming on OVO. It's something silly. Let me look for it real quick. Well, it's not really something silly, but I just thought it was. I thought it was cool that he was dropping it in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna probably be listening to it. I don't know for sure.
I mean,
you made me a star.
I never heard Dude until last week, so I still haven't heard the song yet.
Oh, okay.
But I did hear a snippet of a couple songs. I think it was Act 2 and Act 3 or whatever.
Right.
So it sounds decent. So I'll check it out probably tonight or tomorrow on the way to work or something.
Yeah, You Made Me a Star. This is what the EP is called.
But the Drake signing, that probably been in the works for a little minute before they even announced that this remix was coming. Because you ain't. I mean, I'm not saying that it's unheard of. If you talk to Drake on the phone and he say, "Yeah, I'm gonna sign you to the label," cool. But there has to be like some type of formal paperwork or something. So right. I think that's been in the works for a little second.
And you know what's crazy? The crazy thing is, he said, what was the Kanye West was the only one that mentioned Forbats, and then immediately Drake gets on the remix.
Well, see, that's the thing. Kanye probably thought that just because he mentioned him in public, that was supposed to mean something. Like, Kanye has no idea a fool knew about him already. Unless Drake explicitly told Drake about him. Because, them niggas act like they be cool one minute and then they hate each other the next. Like, Kanye get on Instagram and say, fuck Drake for taking dirt. Dirk is a grown man. That man made a grown man decision to go on that tour. He could have said no. I don't want to hear that shit.
Right after he won his Grammy. So
exactly.
Man, I think that was like the best move you can do in the.
You don't need to be doing all these weak. Well, I ain't gonna say weak because people be packing them shits out. But He ain't want to do your little listening party. So why you upset? That man made a grown man decision. He didn't want to do your listening party just because he just simply didn't want to do it. He wanted to go on tour with Drake and Cole, and now Cole ain't even on the tour now because he's focusing on Craft and Dreamville Fest and whatever else he got going on, the album and whatever else he got working.
Right. I don't know.
It's dark and Sexy Red. I saw that shit coming from a mile away.
Right.
As soon as they announced it, I'm like, yep, I saw it coming.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was bound to happen. I mean, it gets Dirk more exposure. You feel me? So like that's.
Speaking of Dirk, real quick, I saw something on Twitter that said that Lil Durk had been asked for years, and he just recently hit his like prime or whatever. I didn't have an opinion on that, but it was just funny to read because I'm like, if I really sit here and think about it, and I know how you niggas like to tussle about Durk, but if I really sit here and think about it, he wasn't that great of a rapper at first. He technically still ain't, but he's way better than he's ever been. He's a good rapper. He's a good rapper. I will give him that. But when he first came out, and when he first like popped off in the mainstream, like around the days of like the Coke Boys days and shit, he really wasn't that great of a rapper. He was cool, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't what he is now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I think there's some truth to that, just a little bit.
I don't know if this is his prime.
But that's the thing. I don't know about that.
I think the prime started around when The Voice came out. Around that time.
You said when?
Around when The Voice came out. Maybe a little bit before. I could be wrong.
I would have said the shit started right around the time that just because y'all waited, is it 2 or 3?
2? Could be 2.
That came out.
Yeah, 2.
Just around that time.
Okay.
So
that's a little bit. That's a little bit before The Voice, yeah.
Because that's when I was really like, wow, this music that he's making, he on some different shit. Because it's like his first album is mediocre, and he knows it. His second album is mediocre. He knows it. He's been putting out quality music for real, like consistently since probably about probably one of the signs for the streets. That's when it really like started to, develop. Now right around 2020 is when he hit that place where he just kept going up.
Mm-hmm.
So for some rappers it takes more time. For some rappers it takes less time. I mean, really no time limit on when you gonna blow up for real. That's just a message to you niggas that's trying to, make it in this music business. Like, nigga, you could be signed or you could be hot right now, but you probably won't reach where you need to reach at till years down the line. All right, so what's next?
Let's see. Oh, nice. The Bucks just won. Sure, some people happy about that. Yeah. Oh, Cardi B is dropping something also.
She dropped something recently.
No, that's coming out tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's coming out tonight. She just shared it.
Because she's been playing her ass long enough.
It seems like she's probably gonna see what this next one does. Hopefully, she's gonna drop though. Yeah.
Yeah, because now she's been playing in our ass for long enough.
Right. Yeah.
6 years is long enough.
Yeah, man.
For your fan base, like you've been keeping your fans, occupied with your social media presence and the loose singles that you dropped over the last 6 years. But it's just like, bro, at this point, where's the album?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like your fans, I'm sure they want an album. I'm pretty sure they tired of listening to loose singles and invading the privacy all the damn time. And your little mixtape tracks, like, come on, man.
Yeah, hopefully she give us something that's at least Bodak Yellow-esque, almost.
Who else drops this evening? Not really many people at all. It's a real light day for drops. I told you that, Justin Timberlake is dropping. I know we don't really talk about pop music on this podcast like that, but as a fan, that's an important release for me. Other than that, I don't think anything's dropping.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It ain't really too much else. Yes, like I said, Don Toliver already dropped, and he dropped a video. And looks like he also, his first child came into this world also, so congrats to him.
Congrats to him and his beautiful, beautiful girlfriend, or is that his fiance now?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think that's probably just his girlfriend right now.
The beautiful Kali Uchis. Congratulations to the two of them.
Oh, so Juice WRLD's Death Race for Love been on the charts for the past 5 years and never left.
Like Take Care. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Chief Keef is dropping tonight.
That's
right. He's not dropping Almighty Soul.
Which is crazy.
That's me. I knew he wasn't dropping that shit, bro.
So how did you know that?
How did I know he wasn't dropping it? All right, look. When he initially announced the project, right, and then it didn't drop the first time. I was like, okay, maybe he had some second thoughts about some songs or something to take, wanted to change some shit. After the second time, I literally said to myself, that shit's not coming out. And I was right, because it still ain't out. It's been almost damn near a year since he announced it, almost.
Damn.
I think. But at least he's dropping something. You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's prime for him to drop now. It's better for him to drop now. It gives a chance for when did his last project drop?
I don't know. I'm not that big of a key.
Okay, let me see.
This will be a better suited question for one of our co-hosts, but he's not ready to come back yet.
Let's see, Chief Keef.
He's probably one of the biggest Keef fans I know, so I don't know.
His last project dropped in 2021. So, okay. I think, the best. This is the most he's been relevant for a while. Let's just say that.
I'm sure, according to his fans, he was never not relevant.
But I'm talking about in the mainstream eye. So, but of course, he's always been relevant. It's just more so like now, he could have dropped soon after Drake if I want to be all the way honest with y'all and you. Cause he gave you enough. He gave you enough where Drake gave us enough Chief Keef where, oh shit, Chief Keef coming next? He finna come out now? What? That's basically like all eyes on Chief Keef now. That's basically what it was. like to me at least. So he should have dropped at least like a month or two after. But unfortunately he didn't. He's now dropping something with Mike Will. That was something that was like probably in the years of making. So I'm glad it's finally something dropping with Chief Keef tonight. So we'll see what it does. I'm interested in it.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a little spin. Other than that, like you said, Cardi B is dropping. Party Next Door has returned from his wherever the fuck he was at.
Writing shit for Drake? Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing.
No, Party Next Door has returned. He has announced that he is coming out with Party Next Door 4, which will be his next album. He has a single dropping tonight called Real is it Real Woman or Real Women? Real Woman. So it's the return party. He came back a few pounds heavier. But, you know,
I can't do it for that.
Who else? The Baby drop is either dropped a song or is dropping a song called Wonder Woman.
He's dropping a song.
Trippie Redd is dropping a song. I'm not a Trippie Redd fan, but I know you are, so he's dropping a song.
Let's see what it is.
42 Doug is dropping a song.
Shocking. Did not know that one.
Apparently he's dropping a song according to what I'm reading. Flo Milli is dropping an album tonight, apparently.
I'm interested in that.
So yeah, we got a couple people dropping tonight. For anybody who might listen to those artists, check those artists out. What else? Oh, I know what we didn't talk about. Future and Metro have announced a double album. The first half of which is coming out next week, and the second half is coming out in April. I was very excited to hear that they finally decided on a release date. I wasn't expecting it so soon. I thought it was going to come out like right before the summer or some shit like that.
I knew it was coming. This is going to last through the summer, bro.
I'm very excited to hear what these guys have been cooking up. They haven't made a full, or at least close to a full project together since
PS2.
No, Evil? Yeah, about Evil.
That was fully produced by Metro?
No, it wasn't fully Metro, but Metro did produce a few.
I'm talking about fully.
Fully. Metro didn't fully produce Monster, but, you know.
But yeah, so this shit, I know this shit finna be off the wall, out of space type shit. I know it's gonna be good. So, it's like a rumor that it's no features, and it's also somebody said something about Playboy Cardi gonna be on there, or is that a Playboy Cardi feature? I'm not, or like, is he coming out, Playboy Cardi coming out with a song with Metro and Future on it? I don't know. We're gonna see when it drops, I guess, because that is not 100% confirmed, I guess. But we will see when it does drop.
And it's appropriately called "We Don't Trust You." That was funny.
Yes, I like that they did that.
I thought that was funny.
This is they releasing it before. I think Rolling Loud. I think this is before Rolling Loud, so that's why it made the most sense to release it before then.
So yeah, I can't wait for that. We're gonna have not a lot to talk about, but we're gonna probably get more in depth on that next week. Let's see what else. Is there anything else I may have forgotten? Oh, for those of you who are Tiny Desk fans, if you are a listener of Justin Timberlake, he is dropping a Tiny Desk tomorrow at noon, which I'm excited for because I'm really anxious. I'm really curious to see what songs he picks to perform in that format. I'm a sucker for a good tiny desk, so there's that. I'm trying to see if there's anything I may have missed. I don't think so, unless you got something that you want to add.
Tierra Whack is also dropping tonight.
Oh, okay, cool.
Very interested in that. I did not listen to her singles on purpose because I wanted to hear the entirety of the album. I think I only heard the first single that she dropped, I think. But that's it. She dropped the second one, but I did not ever listen to it. And also, the remix to Never Lose Me is going to have SZA and Cardi B on it, which is also Flo Milli song that's going to be on her project. I am very much interested in that. Tizo Touchdown got a song coming tonight also. Okay.
I saw that.
Did not know that.
What's that?
I did not know that he was dropping tonight. Did you want to make a comment on this Drea Michelle and Jalen Green thing?
That's a grown ass man. I don't care how old he is. He knew what he was doing. She knew what she was doing. I think the fact that Gilbert Arenas and Nick Young got on that podcast, started running their mouth, was trash. Because it's like, yeah, okay, maybe y'all hit or maybe y'all didn't hit. Who the fuck cares? You know, maybe she's still like that. Maybe she not like that. But, I mean, that grown-ass man knew what he was doing, okay? Like, I really hate when people say she manipulating him. That's a grown man. He might be young, so he might not know as much as y'all do. And if he don't know as much as y'all do, then y'all, the big brothers, or whoever the fuck y'all is, need to be in that man's ear. Like, yeah, bro, I wouldn't have got her pregnant or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, you know how you niggas be. Don't be wanting to open y'all fucking mouths. So
for real.
You know, but want to open your mouth and judge a nigga when it's all said and done. Like, and that's nothing against Gilbert or Nick Young. That was just trash. Like, y'all didn't need to do that. That was unnecessary. But that was a grown man. He chose to nut in that chick, and she chose to keep it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
For sure.
Meanwhile, Sexy Red out here selling it. No. I'm kidding. I don't know if she sold it. I was asking that question on social media, trying to find out if she out here selling it. But it don't matter if she's selling it or not. That's a grown-ass lady. I don't care what you do with your body.
Shit, yo. It's like she don't give a fuck, dog.
She don't, and that's literally a testament to the state of female hip-hop right now. We got a bunch of these rappers who don't give a fuck, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's our fault. Honestly, it's our fault, bro. It's men's fault. We've been not shit for so long that now it's the women's turn.
Oh, man, dog.
And it's very unfortunate that a lot of you niggas, and this is the thing, it's the same thing with women. A lot of you niggas be saying y'all good niggas, but y'all not.
She need to get on Jason Lee after that, dog.
Y'all like the bottom of the barrel of niggas. I don't give a fuck how much money y'all got. Moral-wise, mindset-wise, you niggas is bottom of the barrel. So I don't understand the problem. You know, you glorify women like this. And I say that to say that, you know, to the women who say, y'all glorify women like this. And this is what y'all go for. First of all, we don't go for shit. It's two things. We know what looks good and we know what feels good.
Absolutely.
What looks good might necessarily not feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Temporary feeling. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
It might not be good for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, a chick with a BBL looks, if it's done correctly, looks nice. It looks nice. But I wouldn't go for her, personally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's in my league and what's out. That ain't in my league. I ain't in that tax bracket. I got money, but not that much.
Right. For sure.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
She need to go on Jason Lee after that statement, though. After that statement, though.
Yeah, no.
Jason Lee.
After what she said about the white boy, she need to go. Yeah, she need to. Yeah.
Because Jason Lee would get it out of you.
Yeah, she. I mean, like I said, she selling it. You know.
Shit, dog.
You know, to each his.
I'm like, she's an episode every day.
Yeah, she is a walking headline.
Oh shit, man.
And she knows it.
Oh man.
She has like almost single-handedly, like, and we'll sit here and say, yeah, well, what about Lil' Kim and what about Trina? They was rapping about the same things and shit like that. Yeah, they was, but they wasn't doing what she's doing.
Oh shit, man.
They not doing what she doing at all. They was not doing that.
Salute to all the women in hip hop. Shout out to Rhapsody. She's coming out with her album.
Yeah, so. She finally decided to grace us with her presence again.
Oh man,
after how long? When did that last album come out? Was it 2020, 2021 maybe?
Nah, that shit was out in like 2018, 2019, dog.
What's that? Has it been that long?
It's been that long, dog. Let me look it up real quick because it's been a minute.
I'm gonna do it now. Hold on.
Shit.
Bro, I swear to God, that was 2020, bro.
Nah, dog.
Hold on.
Nah, that wasn't no damn 2020.
2019. That's crazy.
I told you.
God damn.
I'm cool with it because she's made a lot of appearances. She's did a lot of work in between that time. And that album was so phenomenal. Let's not sleep on that album. That album was phenomenal.
Yeah, one of my favorite.
So I can only expect nothing but greatness now. So I think it's gonna be good. I'm
it's
still.
Like the old head say, all these women that's rapping, they rappers. They good or they decent. Yeah. Rhapsody is an MC.
Yeah.
Difference. Oh, speaking of rappers, I mean, she's not really a rapper no more, but for my women out there, Tank has announced her next album is Winter's Diary 5, which I know a lot of people are excited about.
I am excited about that also. I love all her Winter Diaries.
Yeah, no, Tank is very beloved over here at the Cold Hard Effects podcast, and it's not just because she's from the crib either. And it's not because she went to the school we went to. It ain't because of that either. Yeah. She's just, she's talented. I don't really know Hitmaker's involvement in that because I know there was drama last year.
I heard about zero.
I doubt it. I highly doubt it because I know she still be in the studio with this nigga. So I don't know to the extent, but I do know that he probably not as heavily involved as he's been in her last few projects, but he's involved somewhere.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure of it.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't wait for that. I don't know if he announced a release date yet, but I know that.
Not no date. I don't think
he did announce that's our next album.
Yeah. It's not the date. Ain't no date attached to it. I'm curious as to did she write this through the winter and releasing it during the summer? That would be smart. I think that would be smart. I think she should wait until like May or June to drop it. Yeah, that's just my suggestion.
It don't necessarily have to be winter. I know that's like tradition.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is normally. But I'm guessing my guess is that she wrote and recorded during the winter and then deciding to put it out around this. My suggestion is summer, like so. End of May, mid-May, drop a single next week maybe, and then don't give it to us till like May or June.
Trying to see if I'm missing anything before I go. I just saw this. This was yesterday. I just saw this. Chris Brown has announced the deluxe version of 1111. 13 new songs. So it's basically a whole new album, you know, in classic Chris Brown fashion. Mm-hmm. See what else we got here. I think that's about it. I think so.
Yeah. I ain't got
Nobody cares about what DJ Khaled got going on.
He's announced something? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he always got an announcement for something. He been announced he got an album coming. You know, I don't know when it come out. I don't even know if it has a name yet, but I know he got something coming. Because he was just in the studio with 21 recently. So, I don't know. But yeah, don't nobody care about what Khaled got going on for real.
What the fuck is Carter 6 coming, man? I want some Wayne now.
I don't know what the fuck Wayne doing. He's just living life right now.
I guess so.
See if I'm missing anything. I'm trying to see if anything is missing. Nope, I think I got everything. Yeah, I got everything for sure.
Okay, cool. Well, it'll definitely be just more than just us two talking next week. We'll see y'all next week.